Welcome back. Today's video inspiration came from subscriber Armistice Cycross's comments on my previous video. They read, I have used the 94,000 Rangeman since 2014 and its current module version 3, but if any new Rangeman is needed, it's an updated GPR B1000. I wanted to buy one earlier this year, but has been out of production and hoarders' prices were too high. I would like to see an improvement to the GPR B1000 by adding inductive rapid charging and a conversion choice by user discretion from a wrist device to a pocket device. For serious users, solar charging is inadequate, and a small reserve power supply would be a worthy addition too. Casio and G-shock are moving in an unfavorable direction for my use of their products. Though I do agree with much of what Armistice says, I do have to say that the solar panel on the GPR B1000 was designed specifically for this watch, so it could do exactly what was intended. Otherwise, battery life would be pitiful at best. So for this reason, I'm sorry to say the solar panel remains in this redesign. However, I have theoretically managed to find a way to add more space inside the body of the watch to allow for a bigger battery and faster charging capabilities. The GPR B1000 is quite possibly one of the most misunderstood G-shocks. It was launched in April 2018 and literally a few years later it was discontinued, and unfortunately at a time when people just started to come round to the realisation that it was possibly one of the best survival tool watches G-shock ever made. Now, before redesigning most things, though I'm not working to an exact science here, more of a guesstimation, I'd like to know what I'm dealing with. Is there room to make the watch smaller? Is there space inside so I can add a bigger battery and faster charging capabilities? So the first thing I did was take a look through this excellent video by G-shock High Fashion where he takes the GPR B1000 completely apart, link in the description. And as you will see that in that video, there is no room whatsoever. Well, almost every nanometer of space is taken up. So we won't be able to scale the watch down in size, however we can free up space from the bezel depth and from inside the watch. You will note from this image, other than the depth of the bezel, the display sits below the solar panel by approximately 2mm. So by making a larger solar panel, we can add a larger display, and making a circular display that sits level to the solar panel frees up space inside for Armistice Cycross's bigger battery and better charging capabilities. As we're unable to make the width of the watch any smaller, one route to visually make the watch appear smaller is making the strap wider. Sounds odd, I know, but it works. So I pinched the design of the more angular style of strap from the GW94,000 Rangeman. However, I made this marginally larger, and as the strap now extends beyond the bumpers, I moved these further across to sit in line to where the strap now meets the case, like this. I then added the new strap screws, changed the still part of the case to a full matching green carbon core one, and proceeded to synthetically reduce the amount of the bezel now covering the solar panel. And finally, I added a newly designed display layout. Oh, hold on, wasn't there something else? Oh yes, the means to convert the watch into a pocket device.